From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the record heat continues. In fact, just about every heat record we have accrued over the last 130 years has been completely smashed or broken. The only thing we haven't done this summer is beat the all-time record high of 107, but it's still early August. We still have another month of high heat potential, but maybe a change before that next month. So let's take a look at the numbers here. We'll work our way over to the weather wall. Today makes 61 days in a row of 90-degree plus temperatures. 85% of those days have been over 95. Mind you, there are some summers where we just have a handful of 95-degree days, and we're going on day 50 tomorrow. 21 days of 98 plus. We'll add another one to that tomorrow, add another one to the 100-degree plus. And again, we've had 8 days in a row of 100-degree temperatures. Today should be 9, which beats that all-time record of 7 in a row, and 24 lows of 80 or above, and we set a record low today and a record high today. We'll get the official number for you coming up at 6. So consecutive days of 90-degree plus heat. Yeah, we have a lot of those where it's 50, 60 days. Well, the 2023 is leading with 60 days, but we probably have another month and a half to 2 months of 90-degree heat ahead of us. So we're going to break the record by a long stretch already. The record has been broken there. And with all the heat, the dry weather, there's fire danger. And on top of that, the drought status is worsening. We're now in a severe drought for most of Acadiana, and we're heading for an extreme drought, probably with the update on Thursday in spots. So we'll update you on that later this week. So here's the big picture as we look at the water vapor imagery. Lots of dry air in place. You have this ridge of high pressure that continues to be a dominant feature, and we do have a frontal trough though, and this has been a semi-permanent feature along the east coast or the mid-Atlantic, and that's been igniting storms this afternoon. Threat of severe weather from the big metro areas in the northeast all the way down to the south this afternoon, with tornado watches, severe thunderstorm watches, and that frontal trough reaching as far south as northern Louisiana. In fact, the graph models indicating our winds may turn around out of the north tomorrow for an extended period of time, and the model tries to cool us, but when we get a north wind in the summertime, it usually means even hotter temperatures. So we're going to stick with about 101 for the high for tomorrow. As we scan regional Doppler radars, not a whole lot going on close to home. We did have a few isolated showers over eastern Louisiana, in around the river parishes, the northern river parishes, and a few other spots. There was even a little bit of a shower activity around the New Iberia area. Look at that nice little heavy shower on the Lauraville Highway, but then it fell apart. But you were the lucky few, and that's your 5% or less a chance of getting wet, and that's what we're going to see again tomorrow. Excessive heat warnings continue for tomorrow as well. You could have tuned in last Monday and seen essentially the same weathercast. So here's the big picture. You see the big storms off to the southeast. Gulf of Mexico clean as a whistle, and that's bad. You got all this high pressure out here and no thunderstorm activity. The Gulf continues to heat up. At least it's keeping the tropics at bay. A couple of tropical waves coming off the African coastline, looking healthy, but we don't see anything threatening the Gulf through mid-August. Maybe a change toward the end of the month where there might be a window of opportunity for a tropical wave or some sort of disturbance to work its way into the Gulf of Mexico. Till then, it's record heat at night and record heat during the day, although we won't hit the record for tomorrow, I don't think. I think we're going to hit 101, 102. Notice the HRR model keeps our winds kind of light and variable, but the graph model is going for a north wind. We'll combine the two. Either way, 101 looks to be a good call, and we'll be heading for the 100-degree mark on Wednesday. Wednesday could be a breezier day, so maybe we don't hit 100, but it's going to be close. Most of us near 100 to 101 degrees tomorrow. The numbers for Lafayette adjusted. I adjust that, but the model going for upper 90s elsewhere. But you can count on those high temperatures continuing, and the high heat indices continuing as well, up to 118 during the course of the afternoon. Daytime highs, yeah, there we go. More high heat for the next 8 days. Days 9 and 10 are a little bit of what we call climatology built in, and there is some evidence that we could see some shower and thunderstorm activity next week, but we've been saying that for
next week.
I was saying that a couple of times early last week, and it is not manifest.
So far, no,
right.
no go. Okay.
We'll wait and see. Thank you, Rob.